Hello family and welcome back to my channel. My name is Bolupe Kowell. Special shout out to my subscribers and I also want to use this medium to say thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for believing in us and a special welcome to our new subscribers. Today I'll be sharing something very interesting and I'll be talking on the number one feeling that teenage girls feel that makes them want to engage in intimate relationship or intimate affairs with opposite gender. At least this one happened to me. And I'm also opportuned to be raising two teenage girls, so I understand what this feeling is all about. And this feeling is called this unwanted, unloved, and alone feeling. Oftentimes, we experience this feeling from our parents and siblings, basically somebody close to us, and these people, we can't reach out to them when we need to talk to them, or so we thought. I will cite my story as an example. Yes, we'll be sharing story. It's going to be a story time. But before I get started, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to also share so that we can reach a whole lot more people. More importantly, click on that subscribe button, hit on that notification bell so that whenever I get to upload a new video, you will be the first to be notified. So let's get right into it. Okay, so I'm the last of four, and the age gap between myself and the person closest to me is 7 years. So imagine me feeling like I am the only child. When I was in primary school, my immediate elder sister was in secondary school. So the year I entered secondary school is the same year she entered university. So we were far apart and I wasn't close to any of my siblings, let alone tell them what I'm going through or what I was feeling or anything. I can't tell them anything. And when they come home, they're always together with our cousins, and they'll be gisting. And I was always being chased out so that I won't listen to their conversations. But if I now hear anything whatsoever, I will tell my mom. So I was tagged amiable, which means like gossiper kind of. Okay, so this thing further widens the gap between us, and whenever I try to move closer to wherever they are, they keep quiet. And now it's funny because I'm actually having a recap, but then it wasn't. It wasn't at all. There was this day that my cousin was graduating. One of our cousins was graduating, and it was on a Saturday, and I was supposed to go for a maths lesson in my school. So I was told to attend the coaching classes, but head back home early, so that I can follow them for the graduation. So I left the school around 12 noon, and I was walking back home. Something happened. Okay, so the distance between my secondary school and my house is actually a walking distance. But there is this huge farm that we will pass through from the house to the school, from school to the house. It's just in between, and it's called Igbo Kuko. Igbo Kuko means cocoa farm. So it was actually a lonely place at that time, because you remember I had to leave school early. If I had not, of course, there are people that would have worked with me. So I had successfully passed the first part of the farm. There were two sections. So the second one was when I entered and I saw a man coming in opposite direction. Somehow I felt uncomfortable. I greeted him, he answered me, and I passed. But somehow I increased my pace, only for me to discover that he had changed his course. Now he was following me. I doubled my steps. He did the same. I ran, he ran too. Then we ran past the second part of the bush of the farm. Then he caught up with me and he pinned me against the wall. And before I knew it, he already zipped down, brought out his manhood. And at this time, he was trying to undress me. And then I used to wear, in fact, maybe 3 clothes, maybe 1 tight, 2 skirts. I used to be well packaged. So at this time, he had already made way with the first skirt, which was a wrap skirt. It was actually a wrap skirt, so he had already removed that skirt already. I was actually helpless. I was devastated. Who am I going to call in this lonely road? But help came. Help came. How? Don't forget to click on that subscription button and remember to hit on that notification bell so that whenever I drop another video like this, you will be the first to know. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, I know you are very eager to know what saved me this very day. The only thing that saved me in that quiet environment was the sound of a bike that was approaching. When he heard it, he immediately left me and ran. So I also ran as fast as I can to my house. This is where I'm going to. As intense as that encounter was, I couldn't tell my parents. I couldn't tell any of my siblings. I wasn't close enough to tell them anything. The only way they would know about it is if they watch this video. That's the only way they will be aware. And the experience haunted me for weeks, and I was living with them, but I could not do anything. Okay, so imagine all these bottled up experiences, not being able to tell anyone anything. That is actually the alone feeling, and it got activated right there. You know, it got activated. I just felt, well, I'm alone. I don't have anybody to talk to. So each time I go out or I mingle with anyone, the sound of "I love you," "you look amazing," or "you are the best" became my reality. I couldn't tell if they were lying or if they were not. But for me, it was a reality. Once you say it, you've already gotten me. That was how I started to get emotionally attached to the opposite gender. Okay, so at this point in a teenager's life, there is nothing they wouldn't want to do with that person that they are in love with or is in love with them, in quote. There was nothing I did not do. From stealing my mom's chickens, stealing the eggs to sell and gather money for the guy. I could even enter my dad's wardrobe and pull out his money at will. No matter how I was caught and beaten, I'll still go back and repeat the exact same thing. So you think you are crazily in love. Yes, I was worse. I was tagged and still tagged "I love love." Have you heard that before? I fall in love so easily, and when I love, I don't want to. I don't want to actually say. I could actually go to the extreme. But wait there. Truth be told, I have been there, and I have the opportunity of looking back. I can boldly tell you that these things are not enough reasons to now start engaging in what is bigger than you. If you've not started, please don't. If you have, please stop. You are worth much more than sleeping with a boy. There are a whole lot of other things to be engaged with, but not wasting away making love. That is not the duty of a teenager. I'm saying this with so much passion because I wish I knew better. I wish I knew, in as much as I don't regret my daughter. I don't regret having my daughter. But it could have actually been a whole lot easier if I did not put my hands into what adults are supposed to be doing. I hope you can actually understand the picture I'm actually painting. Yes, lots of attentions will come from opposite gender. Yes, if you can, which I would advise, ignore politely and walk away. Wanting to have what your friends have and you feel that can be gotten by following boys is a no. Keep yourself, in as much as the feeling unloved and alone feeling could be real. You need to define what kind of love you want to experience. As far as I am concerned, sleeping with opposite gender isn't the best way to experience love. Please, parents, let's also begin to pay closer attention to our children. I would have said female kids alone, but in the world that we are today, male children too are being molested by female teachers, female aunties, nannies, and helps. Ask most of your teen guys that are already sexually active. They will tell you they are being disflowered by someone way older than they are, and they continue from there. I currently know some teenage girls that were raped but still could not open up to tell their parents years after. Please, let's be close to them, at least for them to trust us and to be able to tell us things. I'm begging you. I hope this video is of so much value to you, and I promise more valuable content on this channel. Please remember to like, share, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Till we see next time, stay blessed.